Hey, what's going on YouTube? So it's the Grand Line here, and today I'm going to talk about a little bit of a review of Chapter 856 and a little bit of predictions on what I think is going to go on in Chapter 857, maybe a little bit past that. So at the moment, we just found out about Peckham's whereabouts. We know he's okay, which is good. Jinbei said he was like involved with some sort of plot that he was like caught up in or mixed up in. But to me, I don't believe Peckham's is the one to turn his back on Big Mom. Some people may think that, but judging from what he said to Capone, underestimating Big Mom will be your biggest downfall. And to me, like, I just don't think it's in his personality then to go back on what Big Mom, go back on Big Mom after being with her crew for a certain time period. Granted, there was all that other issue with Pedro and stuff like that in the past, but I don't think he's willing to like go that far. But we know he's alright. Somehow he got caught up in it. Maybe he was targeted after that. Targeted for some reason. He had to know some information that Capone wanted from him, in my opinion. Alright, next up we saw Bobbin, and Bobbin got disposed of. Honestly, Bobbin took a big L, and I was actually kind of hyped up about Bobbin. I thought he was going to be a pretty cool character until he got popped by Sanji. Sanji like laid him out. And I was like, okay. And then Bobbin said he was going to go fix it. I was like, oh, it's going to be a good fight. Maybe 1-on-2, 1-on-1 or whatever. When he goes and he was going to go find Sanji with Luffy or whatever. But he ends up just being literally disposed of. Like, just midway through the street, shot. And to me, the only person that I thought who could have done that, because it was a gunshot, would have been Capone. And I only really think that you see it looked like three gentlemen in that little rainy little panel or whatever, and that looked like three kind of guys in like a big like cloak suit kind of, and that's kind of what Capone wears. And there's also a gunshot, and guns are pretty much Capone's main weapon of choice at this point, in my opinion. So I'm really assuming that was Capone starting to make his move across Big Cake Island. I don't know when he's really going to put his plans into play. I'm assuming it's going to be next chapter, or 857, 858, 859, because he's been dawdling around for a while. He just took out Bobbin, now a mid-tier on Yonko's crew, so that's got to eventually start to tick off Big Mom somewhere down the road. Also, we see everyone in the mirror world start to talk about where's Luffy and Sanji, which to me then makes me think that they're all going to eventually meet up probably as one big crew that's going to then crash the wedding together. I don't think it's going to be just a Luffy and Sanji duo that crashes the wedding. That would be really cool if it was just the two of them just knocking everybody out and going nuts. I think that would be sick. But I'm assuming the crew, quote unquote, that is on the Whole Cake Island right now is then all going to come together, go to the wedding, and then just unleash complete chaos there. Sanji had his Robin moment, which was it was good. I thought it was great for the storyline. Really developed his character. I like Sanji as a character. I wasn't really as influential, I feel like, as Robin's moment, but it was a completely different situation, environment, and circumstances, which led to this arc compared to the Enies Lobby arc. However, I still think it was a really good environment. A really good panel and portion of this chapter. Ultimately, though, I gotta respect Luffy, because at the end of the day, Luffy's just like, tell me what you really want. Tell me how you feel. That's literally what he kind of says to Sanji. Pops him. And then Sanji pretty much says he wants to go back home to the Sunny, and Luffy's right there for him. And like, I really respect Luffy's character. That shows really what Luffy's all about, that no matter what, Luffy's going to be there for Sanji through the thick and the thin, and they're going to work together as a team, which I wish Sanji just talked to him earlier about this, because it's not like Luffy would have like been like, no, I'm not going to help you, when they had their whole fight. But I mean, that furthers the story, the plot, the characters, etc., etc. So I understand that. Looking on to 857, I'm wondering if Capone's going to make his appearance. I'm wondering if we're going to get a little bit more information about what his strategy is, what he's really doing because he's a little bit shifty, you know. He's going around making moves, making plays. So I'm curious if he's gonna, like, Oda's gonna release what Capone's actual purpose being on Whole Cake Island is right now, and why he was knocking out Peckham's and Bobbin also. I think the wedding should be in the next 1 or 2 chapters, maybe 3. I'm really hoping it comes up. I'm pretty excited for that. And I'm curious how it's going to go down. Because I feel like it's going to be like Big Mom versus the Vinsmokes versus Straw Hats and versus Capone. And some alliances have got to form, whether it be like Straw Hats and the Vinsmokes, with Sanji convincing his family to work together. I don't even know if that's going to happen. I mean, I could just see them completely being like, yeah, you're just lying to us, and then just walk right into the trap and get killed. Maybe the Vinsmokes end up aligning with Big Mom, because Big Mom tells them, oh, we're going to have all this, and then just attack the Straw Hats. I have no idea. Capone's got to be going with somebody, because I don't think Capone either has some other ally that we don't know about, I feel like, or there's some other some other information he's holding, because he's not going to take on Big Mom one-on-one. Like, I don't think Capone's not going to be able to take out Big Mom unless he has some other power, crew, or any other information that he has specifically that we do not know as the reader yet. So if that's true, it could be nuts. Same thing with the Straw Hats. I don't think they're going to suddenly be able to take out Big Mom on their own. Like, all 5 of them, it doesn't matter. And Luffy spent all night fighting Cracker with Nami, helping him out. Like, and Big Mom's on a whole nother level. I don't think Luffy is able to jump that high yet. So there's maybe going to be some alliances that are going to take place. Somehow the Straw Hats got to escape. That's the other thing. So maybe there may be a Vinsmoke Big Mom conflict, and the Straw Hats are able to slink away untouched. I have no idea. Anyway, that's just part of the discussion. Comment below, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and thank you very much, and have a nice day.